Now, Sam, how you cheat, get caught, then look like you about to cheat again, then had the audacity to say you serving Priscilla the divorce papers, y'all. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea. This for the Over Season 4, Episode 16. Okay, so we gonna have to start with Sam, because that's the whole thing that stood. I said, Sam, is you mad or no? Is you mad or no? You big mad, ain't you? I said that's the prime example, and I'm skipping way ahead of my notes already. But I just said that's the part of the episode that really stood out to me. Probably the only part, actually. Um, and besides the ending. But yeah, I said, now how in the world? I said, first of all, she didn't even sleep with the dude. I don't even think they kissed. He just hit her with the forehead kiss. I said, now I don't know. Is going out on a date considered cheating? I mean, technically, it's kind of cheating if you married or whatever, but I don't know. Do y'all think it's excusable because he cheated first or whatever, and she was intending on sleeping with him or whatever? I said, no, now, Sam. I said, Sam, Sam, mad. Listen, that butt whooping woke Sam up. I said, how in the world? See, she had said she wanted a divorce, but I don't think she ever go file, or did they ever say that she filed and everything? He told me that she'll be served. She can either be served there or at the White House. I said, how in the world? See, that's why when they cheat, you ain't supposed to take them back or whatever. He got the nerve, the audacity, and everything in between. Okay, so the episode started with Nancy and Richard and everything. Excuse me, Nancy and Richard. I always be coughing every time I do a review. But Richard just trying to check on Nancy and ask her questions, but you could tell she just so far out of it. And I said they did something now, cause the test results. What did they say? They came back normal. Her vitals came back normal, but something about he'll get the results. He'll call with the results later or something. And I said you could tell by how she acting. They did something. I said I don't know what they did, but they did something. But Nancy says that when he's telling her they got to go to the hospital because she need to be checked out, she's like, I'm fine and everything. And then he's like, go get your purse. She said she gotta get a purse. And he's like, make sure you get your inhaler. And she stopped and she started smiling. I said, yes, she on this stuff. I said, she on this stuff. And she says, he healed me. She don't have asthma and all this other stuff. But he healed her, talking about the highest. And Richard said they gotta go to the hospital because she's been drugged and everything. So then they show Sharon. She goes to Kareem's. Well, I think she was on the end of the episode knocking at the door. But yeah, she's knocking on the door trying to come in. He's at the door. He's like, no, you can't come in. She said, what you hiding? And she keeps trying to come in. She said, I got a key. And she tries to unlock it. And he still blocks the door and whatever. So she ends up leaving. And then they go sit on the doggone couch. And they was talking about when they gon' move the body and everything. They just chilling and stuff and smoking or whatever. I said, this ain't a time to be chilling. And they finna, because now, because Richard already knows that the highest said that they already off Barry. So now, wouldn't that be considered them tampering with evidence? So now, can they, because they ain't the one who did it, can't they still be charged with tampering with evidence or something else? Because they over here put the man in the doggone rug. they don't. They finally start to move Barry's body, and they put some in the rug or whatever. And I think that was all they showed. But they said that Sharon, it's a like spoiler that says Sharon supposed to see Kareem's involvement in something. I don't know if it's about Barry or something else, but yeah, that's what they said. Then excuse me, Cal Donna's do boy, he do whatever for him. Cal tries to tell the cop that Lily gotta go. That you know who that is? This is chief of staff and all that. He's like, he don't care. He waiting on the doctors and everything. And so Cal was like, all right. So Cal hits him and he handcuffs him. I said, what he gonna do? Y'all think he finna get ready? Do y'all think they would actually bring harm to him, considering they just spin this whole narrative that, Jason did this and Jason did. I forgot about that. That they had said, well, Jason was the one running around. He didn't do that to Diane or them and stuff, or not Kyle, Max. But I said, I had forgot about that. So now, when they do eventually get Jason, what are they going to try to do to him? Because they already made it seem like, he did everything. I said, well, he did technically do a lot of it or whatever. But they ain't innocent in it. They sent the orders and all that. But I said, I was just thinking about that. But Lily act like she wasn't going to leave. Cause Donna came in there. He was like, Get up, we gotta go. She like, I'm waiting on the doctor. I said, you knew better than to take your behind. He told you not to go there. I said, and now she was on edge by the end of the episode. She calling Bobby ignoring her and everything. And I said, yeah, she know. All Donna gotta do is tell Kyle to go, and he ain't gonna give it a second thought. All you gotta do is tell Donald. I mean, not Donald. Tell Kyle, and Donald going, listen. He already said he can't stand her and all that stuff. And I was like, how you gonna be mad at her when you sleeping with her husband? First of all, now he is on the DL in the closet, but at the end of the day, that's still her husband. How you mad at her and you sleeping with her husband? I said, ain't that the nerve, the audacity? Him and Sam in the same boat. They got the nerve and they got the audacity. But yeah, she was like, she ain't going. He said, if you don't get up, I'm sticking my finger in that wound or whatever. She got up then. Listen, she got up and whatever. She walked out of there. I said, you knew better or whatever. I said, you knew better. Now I wonder what they gonna do to her. Because then, again, the eyes are still on them. So do y'all think they're going to actually do something to Lily? They probably going to cover it up. Make it seem like... They try to make it seem like everybody having an affair. Every time they do something to somebody. Or they was on drugs or sick or something like that. But, excuse me. What I wanted to say... I just thought about that when I was saying it. Remember how Diane had went to that little press conference and she was like... It's that lady named Diane, first of all. It is Diane, I think. Whatever her name was. Remember when she did the press conference and she was exposing that Hunter was messing around with women and all this other stuff? And she was like, if something happened to me, I wasn't sick or whatever. They did it. And then I said, why didn't nobody investigate that? They said she was on drugs. They spin the narrative that she was on drugs. And I said, listen, somebody should have, investigated it on that part. But they show Sharon and Dale walking up to the house and everything. And Miss Jody stops them. And she's like questioning them while telling them who was there, that the cult people was there in them roads. And they... I said, Miss Jody, she annoying, but she funny at the same time. I said, I don't know where Tyler Perry got her, but yeah, she playing that role good. I said, yeah, I said, she funny. Excuse me. I said, she funny, then the mood. But they go back to the hospital and they show Nancy and Richard and everything. And the doctor comes in and says that Nancy vitals are good, like I was saying before. But he gonna call with the results and everything. And I said, what is it about? Because I think they had mentioned, she had mentioned that she got to go eat and all that. But I said, don't doctors, ain't they obligated? Well, I guess if they see something wrong or whatever. But I said, you ain't supposed to, I know some tests require that you wait or whatever, so maybe that's what it is. But I was like, she's supposed to stay there till they found out what was going on. But yeah, I said Nancy gonna come back for their road. Oh, I know. When she came back in, she said she forgot her, what they call it, a cloak or something. She said she got, he's just like, leave it and whatever. I said, yeah, she one of them. I said, they gonna have to watch her because she one of them people now. I said, because you seen how that lady, if y'all watch Ruthless, I don't watch her, but the lady that was with the Hyatts and she was ready to throw hands with Richard and stuff because she felt like he had insulted the Hyatts. I said, now what happens if they try to do that with Nancy or whatever and she does the same thing? I said, yeah, they're gonna have to watch her. They're gonna have to watch her for sure. Do y'all think that Simone and Bobby gonna end up hooking up? I said, listen, Bobby got 2 women at this point. Listen, he the people. What did Sam call him? Bobby Baby? Bobby Baby. Listen, Bobby Baby got 2 women. He got Simone and he got Priscilla at this point. I said, now Sam, that's gonna make her more than likely to and how you gonna, you can't hook the man, so you gonna shoot the man or whatever. I said, listen, but yeah, Bobby got 2 women now because Simone seemed like she trying to put the moves on him too or whatever. And I said, do y'all think they gonna wait to next season to even reveal what Simone heard or the end of the season? Because at this point, well, it's almost the end of the season, I think. I don't know. I think they had like 20-some episodes. But yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I said they always wait. I hate when shows do that. Well, when writers do that or whatever. They'll take all day to reveal the whole point that you've been waiting on. I want to know what she heard because we saw what it looked like she heard. We won't know until she actually say what she heard. We know that she acting a certain way towards him. But did she hear him say Victoria's name? Why hasn't she said anything? Because this lady over here, she was talking to him. She's like, she had a meeting and everything. He gets on the job. She crack a little joke or whatever. But nothing. Over there, I said, yeah, she gonna try to take him out. But yeah, I said, do y'all think that Bobby and her are gonna hook up? But she tells Eli that she wants Bobby to, and he suspects something. I feel like he's starting. Well, I ain't gonna say that because we thought she suspected something before the whole bathroom situation. Um, but yeah, she said she want Bobby to go with her. He was like, "Is there a reason why you want him? Why not?" She like, "Cause I see you like Cal. You like I keep calling his man Cal. You like Max better and everything." And so he leaves or whatever. And so she still want Bobby to try to help her find out if the information that Eli presented to them is accurate and everything. But Bobby's like he don't want to do it and everything. I said she probably gonna end up telling him what she heard if she actually heard something. But I said, and what she gonna do if she finds out that he actually working with Victoria? I said, then on the preview, that's something I forgot to mention. I think on the preview for next week's episode, it looked like Eli and Victoria are gonna be hooking up again. And I said, yeah, somebody gonna catch them. Simone ain't being no. Listen, I would have to. I don't know. She got to be careful because they be believing in offering people. So I guess that's why. But yeah, they supposed to be about to hook up again. I said they gonna. I feel like they're gonna get caught. I suspected that Donald knows something. If not, he's gonna find out. Somebody gonna find out next week, probably more than likely, or whatever. But I thought Donald knew because that whole meeting thing, and he was seeing how Eli was defending Victoria and everything, or felt some type of way when Hunter was talking crazy to her. And I was like, yeah, keep on. If y'all keep on sneaking around, especially at the white, does it make sense to these folks? Or Max? Oh, Max might be because Max is with Eli and everything, and Max already used to hear Hunter and the stuff Hunter do. So I was like, yeah, excuse me. And who knows? Eli might even threaten Max. But yeah, I was like, somebody gonna catch them. Somebody. If y'all, how you go to the White House? I don't care if we got a million rooms. All eyes on you. You don't cross so many people. You never know who. It could be somebody from season one. I don't even remember who was on season one, to be honest. It could be, you never know, or whatever. And then they ain't show Victoria daddy no more either. So we don't know what's going on with that storyline. But yeah, they supposed to be hooking up next week, or about to hook up. But yeah, Simone still hasn't revealed if she knows or how much she knows. Cause we know she knows something because she won't kiss him or whatever. Cause he got some nerve too. Listen, him, Sam, and who else was that? I forgot who the third person I said was. They got the nerve and they got the audacity or whatever. Cause like yeah, they be out here doing whatever they want to do. But they show Sharon and Dale and everything, and I was like, okay. They show him waking up and he was talking to Richard. He's like, y'all came in late. I hope it's okay and everything. I said you was here before. I said you was here before it got late. Well, actually, it was late anyways, but I said how you allow somebody else and they let you stay there first of all. Now your boyfriend gone, so you might as well pack your bags and be gone too. Especially with Nancy on that stuff now. Especially with Nancy on this stuff now. When do y'all think? Tell Sam if he doesn't go in to get him. Okay, Richard calls Sam and he's telling him what the highest said, and he's like, if you don't go in to get him, he will. I said you gonna end up just like Barry, one less character. I said, dog, I really wish they had went with the whole Barry finally got his daughter back, because he had been searching for that girl since season one, and he gone. I said, cause Barry got the actor that plays Barry got these TV shows out now and stuff. So I was like, at least I don't know. I don't like how they ended his storyline. At least let the man get his daughter back before you off him. And I wish that they did. Well, not really. How y'all feel about when they have certain characters on shows, but they change the actor or actress out or whatever? Do y'all like that, or do y'all like sticking to the same person? Because I was like, they could have just switched actors or whatever, but I was like, I don't think Tyler Perry do that though. Not on this type of show, so I understand. Excuse me. I think I'm getting sick. Okay, so Priscilla laughing that Sam got beat up and everything, and the situation went from 0 to 100 real fast. Now it was already, I thought that Sam was gonna be like I thought he was gonna wonder if Bobby was actually back. Well, he knew Bobby went back there, cause Bobby left when he was laying on the ground, when he was laying on the ground or whatever. But I thought they was gonna do their usual back and forth. I wasn't expecting him to say that he divorcing her. First he called her a simple B word. I forgot about that part. He called her a simple B word. She said, "Excuse me?" And when he said he was divorcing her, serving her with divorce papers, she was like, I feel like in that moment she was like, now how in the world? Because she even said it. How you cheat on her? She hasn't even cheated yet, in the sense that they sleeping around or whatever. But besides the going out on a date thing and in the intent to sleep with him, because she did intend, if Bobby hadn't stopped and said he wasn't gonna do that, he was like, you trying to sleep with my coworkers and all this stuff. And I said, man. First he called her a simple B word. I said, oh Lord, he done called her a simple B word. I said, do y'all think there's any hope left? I had hope at first, because when they was at the White House in the kitchen, I was like, oh, it look like they making progress. This man done called her a simple B word. I feel like she hadn't walked in on Victoria and him all close, and him getting all hot and bothered over her, then things would have been cool eventually or whatever. This man said, you simple B word. Now Tyler Perry. Oh my goodness. Why you couldn't just, oh my goodness. He said, you simple B word. She said, excuse me? She was shocked or whatever. And so then he was talking about divorcing her. He said he could serve her there or the White House or whatever. She like, get all your stuff and be out and all that. I said, don't go near Bobby. Don't have Bobby. I don't think Bobby going nowhere no time soon though, but who knows. But yeah, he threatens. Then he threatens. He's like, he gonna blow his brains out and he gonna blow hers out too. I said, now, the popular audio, y'all, they'll be like, it's a problem. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. I think about that every time somebody do something now or whatever. Every time somebody do something that they wouldn't be okay with you doing or whatever. That's why I think about that audio. Excuse me. But yeah, I said, now Samuel. What she called him? Samuel. Now Samuel, how dare you? I said, I'm disappointed in Sam. I said, now, I understand, because I would feel some type of way if he didn't feel some type of way about her sleeping around or whatever, even though she didn't sleep with him. But I ain't saying the date thing was right. She shouldn't have did that to get back at him. She should have just gave him a divorce or whatever. But I think she did present him with the divorce thing, and he said no. Now he done jumped up. I said, man. I said, oh my goodness. I don't know if there's any hope left for these two. But yeah, I think so. Because yeah, he's... He called her a simple B word. I said, no, he didn't. I said, now saying, how you see her with another man that she ain't even sleep with yet and serve her with divorce paper and call her out her name. Then I already said that he said he gonna blow her they brains out. I said, are you hurt or no, brother? I said, got them hands put in your life and now you shamed. You shamed or whatever. They did the preview. You know how they show the preview? Not the preview, like a recap. Yeah, a recap. Like a recap of what happened in the previous episode. They showed him. I didn't even see that part where he just laying there. When it was the part where he was laying on the ground face down and everything. And there was another part where Bobby just threw him. I said, I didn't see that part. He threw him like it was nothing. I said, he threw him like it was nothing. And I said, nah, I didn't see that part. But Hunter still being Hunter or whatever. They still trying to, talk to him and let him know they got to go downstairs. They got to go do this and that. And he just like, I know, y'all. I said, this man on this stuff. He is on this stuff for real. But I said, this man, I said, yeah, I can see it now. They definitely going to try to set him up. He's so paranoid that they going to set him up. I said, you right. I said, they ain't trying to do it right now. But eventually they will. I said, maybe he paranoid because they see how they spend the whole Jason thing and blame everything on him, even though he did do majority of it. He was the one running around killing people. So I said, maybe that's why. But yeah, he's so paranoid. I said, nah. I said, let me find out them drugs can allow you to see the future. Excuse me. Them drugs can allow you to see the future, because they definitely... Donald getting really, really... Victoria been irritated with him, but Donald is getting real deal irritated with him. And I say, yeah, I can see it now. Because, they had already talked about this in previous seasons. A previous season, not, it was not Hunter. It was Donald and Cal talking about it or whatever. And he was like, not yet. I said, yeah, it's time. It's about that time. They finna try to get him out of there some type of way. I mean, he don't do Dilly Squad, and he making things worse on them. So, he is the weakest link, as they say. first David called Sam to say he found the kid. He found the kid and everything. Then Donna ends up telling Hunter and them that they found him, that he either at his friend's house or he's at his assistant house or whatever. And then Hunter was like, how convenient. I said, this man, he don't believe nothing they saying. I said, he better keep his guard up, because they definitely, by Donald's face, he's like, it's time. Remember, if y'all recall that episode where him and Cal was talking, and, Cal was trying to get him to see that, he could run for president or be president or whatever, and he just got to come out the closet or whatever. And he was like, it's not time right now. I said, yeah, it'll be time soon. But at that point, then Donna gonna have to go up against Victoria, because I don't see the way she keeps saying, my father got you in the office and all this other stuff. I said, I don't think she would let that slide. I said, I mean, can they do a switch? They would have to have, no, with the, if something was to happen to the president, do the VP have to step in, or what? How they work? I don't know how it worked or whatever. Comment down below. Because I was like, how would they have to do a whole nother election or something before, Donald could be president? I don't know. But yeah, I said it's definitely time. Hunter still think they setting him up, and I said, not yet, sir. Alan still trying to call the chief of staff. I said, this man, if you get your head about Donald behind long enough, you'll see everybody keep trying to tell you. They told you before, you allowed these little pictures that they show you to talk you out of what you know to be a fact. Stuff you don't see in yourself, you no longer think for yourself. Because he studied, Alonzo's trying to tell him, listen to the kid. And you really believe him? I think we should still call the chief of staff. But my thing is, Alonzo was trying to, hint at what was going on. I wouldn't know what Alonzo was talking about either, because he couldn't say the kids here because they listening or whatever. But Sam was like, I got a lot going. He got stuff going on. He dealing with an emergency and all this other stuff. And so Alonzo finally tells him, he sends him the address. Sam knows the address or whatever. And he was like, you got to get out of there or whatever. He tells them to get Jason out of there, because they coming in. So, okay, Alonzo jumps up, was like, we gotta go. Alan still told me, I said, what? And all that. I said, man, I had to leave Alan, let him stay by himself or something. Or I had to save myself, because now that if they find out that Alonzo was there or that he's there, they probably see his car, matter of fact. But if they already got eyes on Alonzo. They already got eyes on him, because he doing this stuff for Hunter, getting them drugs and women and stuff. So they already probably planning on an exit strategy for him at this point. And also, how did it went from Alonzo being doubtful to Alan being doubtful? But yeah, so they get up, they jump up and everything. And it's like, I don't know if they threw something in the little smoke thing, so they running there to get Jason and everything. And on the preview, they got David. They like, where's the kid and everything, asking him. And I said, how did he get caught? Was he about to go in there to try to get him? Like, how they gonna know? Oh, they probably gonna know, because they looked up. Did they look up the tag plate or the truck and probably see who it was registered to? I said, Sam don't got David in this foolishness. Hopefully David get out or whatever. Cause on the preview, they got that agent dude. I can't remember his name. I had wrote it down, but I threw that sheet of paper away. They got him in the back of the Asian dude that was over Sam's shoulder. The little dude, the crazy dude, the dude that was with Kyle at the bar too, whatever his name is or whatever. Yeah, the one that I'm gonna talk about this every time, as long as he on this show. How he stood over Sam's shoulder or whatever. You supposed to be sneaking. Why is you over? Why is you over this man's shoulder? But yeah, he grabs him. He in the car, he grabs him from behind or whatever. I said, I hope he got him, because they little snitch. You over here kissing their booty, just like, you remember? Alonzo was kissing their butt at first. They were like, I don't believe that they would do that and all that stuff, until he done got himself in some situation with Hunter and everything. And I said, remember, or whatever, and the agent just kissing they butt, doing whatever they said. And I said, it's about time for him to go already. He just came on the show, or he just got his airtime, or that's the first time I'm noticing him or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, it's time for him to go already. I could deal with Cal before I deal with him, which is crazy, because he ain't even been on there that long. Yeah, I said I would rather deal with Cal or whatever, because Cal, at least he made the show interesting. He be on go. He if Donald tells him to handle Lily gonna be gone next episode. I don't know if they would do that, because eyes are still on them and everything. Then wasn't they supposed to be prepping for the whole Jason funeral memorial, whatever, whatever? I can't remember what happened with it, but excuse me, how they gonna explain that he's still alive? I said, see, if they had just had him committed beforehand, all of this wouldn't be happening because, first of all, the boy is sick or whatever. So I wouldn't trust him either. Look at what he did to David, and David was just trying to help him or whatever. But yeah, also in the preview, Nancy was taking pills. She's like telling Sharon, that the highest gave her the pill for some reason. And I said, yeah, she on this stuff or whatever. So I guess the test results will show it, unless it's one of those pills where it doesn't show up in your system. But yeah, and she started crying. What she started crying for? I don't know what happened. But yeah, I was like, Nancy on that stuff. I said, yeah, they better watch her. But yeah, and I said at the end that I feel like they actually are getting tired of Hunter and they're gonna take him out soon because he don't do nothing. He just laying. I got a picture. I took some pictures to figure out which one gonna be my thumbnail, and I got one of Hunter. He just laying in the bed or whatever. I said that'll be a perfect thumbnail, but I'm gonna say that for something else. But yeah, he just chilling, and I said, yeah, buddy, you right to suspect something because they gonna get rid of you. You don't do your job. You done did stuff and they trying to cover for you, and you over here too busy with these women. I said on Facebook, I said Hunter don't do diddly freaking squat, but drugs and women. I said he did do substances and women or whatever. That's all he freaking do or whatever. I said, yeah, you are the weakest link. I said weakest link. You are the weakest link. How I switched the words like that? I said you are the weakest link at this point. You causing them more trouble than anybody. They trying to help you out. Or they trying to, then it's the fact that you keep saying how you the president of the United States and all that. I said, you ain't, you may have the title, buddy. You got the title, that's it. You don't do the job. They do more than you, Victoria and Donald, at this point. They should have been the president and the first lady or the whatever it could go. I said, look, what they gonna do, they gonna get rid of Lily and Hunter. Shoot, might even make it seem like they was having an affair. He sleeping with everybody else. They gonna be like, he was sleeping with all these women. She was one of them, or whatever. I said, listen, they both gonna get rid of their spouses or whatever at this point. Cause Lily, they ain't gonna try to check on that man after she went out of there. She tried to check on him. I said, get away from him. You know. Now she did try to tell him. He trying to play Captain Sable, you know what, or whatever, and that's what got him caught. That's what got him caught. He was bold, so they put the handcuffs on. He punched him and put the handcuffs. I said, you lucky they ain't offed you. But we still don't know until next week if they actually did. Well, not even next week, because they believe in showing us stuff and then act like they didn't. Just like on House of Pain, where they show Calvin and Miranda allegedly sleeping together, but they didn't even, I don't even think they mentioned it so far on the episodes or whatever. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Until next time, deuces.